Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here, y'all, or thank you for joining us if you're new. Okay, y'all, we are going to clarify our midweek card that we got in this week's weekly reading. Now the weekly reading date wise, it's July 29th through August 3rd, 4th-ish. Okay, so this reading is actually going to be pinpointing the energies that are surrounding us right now, 24 to 48 hours from the time you're seeing this video. The dates corresponding would be the 31st and the 1st. Okay, so the 31st of July, 1st of August. Oh my gosh, it's already August. I can't with you. Okay, so this is a card that we got for midweek energy. Listen. Are you listening? Oh gosh, did you ever see that show? I don't even remember what the show was, but anyway, I'll think of it another time. Okay, are you listening? When we feel overly attached to an outcome, it's simply an indication that we need to reconnect with our wise self. It's simply an indication that we're going to screw something up. Because we get energetically attached and we over grippy energetically to what we want to have happen. You know, we have a set of expectations, we have dreams, we have goals, we got wishes, we're trying to go after stuff, and we know what we want the outcome to be. Caveat in that whole system is that source is not going to give you anything that's not appropriate for you at that moment. And we can't possibly know that. We can't possibly know the attachments of these outcomes that we think that we need and we want. So it's really important for us to settle our jets, especially when stuff pops up and you're like, no, that's not what I asked for. That's not what I was looking at. That's not what I was trying to go for. Look, everything is on purpose, and we all know that, right? Okay. No matter what, I know it's hard to digest in certain situations, but we're always we bring ourselves into situations, and I know that one's hard to digest too, but we present things to ourselves in our lives for our learning, for our growth, for us to discover things about ourselves and the stage of the evolution where we are at that moment. Okay, so look, do your manifestation systems a big favor, and if you're feeling a little anxious about something, if you're feeling like you know, that thing inside that just doesn't it's like the opposite of grace. It's like that thing that's like really grippy, like I really want this to happen. Oh, this has got to happen this way, because if it does, then I'm gonna let all that stuff go, because that is you interfering with your stuff. Okay, listen to that wise self. We all have that in us, no matter what. If you're a human being, if you're alive, you have that being inside you that will remind you that you're being supported no matter what it looks like. Just hang on, Sloopy, because the reality is not what you're being shown. The reality that you see is a mere pinpoint in a huge picture of real reality for you. And you can be patient. You can listen to that wise self when it says, look, I don't know, man. Source, I believe you got me. I don't know how to do any of this. I'm just going to listen to this wise self that says, settle down. Everything's happening according to that master plan. I got to cool my jets. I don't want to interfere with my dreams and my goals. I don't want to screw up these wishes that I've got. And I also know that I cannot change anything out there. That the only mastery I have, Source, is right in here, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to listen to my wise self that says to be calm and be patient with process. Just do that for yourself, because you let yourself off the big hook of anxiety when you do that. I mean, we can put a really big dent in the pharmaceutical industry if we could all learn to do this one. Just listen to that little voice. But it's a little voice. You may not be able to hear it if you're constantly focused on all of that stuff out there. You may have to actually allot some time in a place just to get still and breathe and let all of this anxiety and this hyper grippiness on the things that you want to have happen, let it all go for at least just that moment, and allow some fresh inspiration to fill you. because it will come up from in here, because this is where source is. That's where your wise self is. This is your outer shell dealing with the outer world, but there's an essence in every one of us. If you're a human being alive, like I said, that wise self, that essence is within you. It is there if you will take the time and the place, if necessary, to listen to that rather than all of the other junk, rather than the ego scurrying around in our forebrains telling us, oh no, that can't happen because if that happens and that happens, and then if I do that, and then what if that, and then oh no, well, we don't dislike our egos, but our egos can really get in the way sometimes of our dreams because we listen to fears, we listen to anxieties, we settle ourselves into the wading pool of what if, or what if this doesn't. Look, everything happens on purpose. If something is not manifesting for you the way you think it should be, it's because there's something about it that isn't quite right for your circumstance. And be grateful for that. If you can flip your switch and get out of that fear mode, knowing that you're being supported because you are, God, source, universe, however you put that assignment to it, they're not anywhere out there just hoping that you're not going to have a good time of it here on earth. They're just hoping for your demise or your derailment. That's not, there's no system out there that is, malevolent like that. There's just not a system out there that's malevolent. Every true system of the universe wants your best evolution on this planet. And the best way to forge through that type of energy is to give your wise self the time of day. And it's going to be that little one, that little whisper, that little inkling. It's not going to shout at you. It's not going to make you do stuff. It's not going to give you orders or major directives. It's just going to prompt you. It's just going to support you. It's going to give you a healthy boundary. It's going to tell you that it's okay. And it is okay. Okay? So take a deep breath, get through the midweek with some grace. So again, this energetic system is sort of like ballooned on itself. The first part of the week, the midweek, is sort of the same thing because our first card was the soul card. That's the soul care card, which tells us, which reminds us that how we organize and maintain our energy inside is sort of the reflection, is what's out there. It reflects in our daily lives. So you ain't got to control all of that stuff out there. All you got to do is take care of what's in here. And a good way to do that is to perhaps sequester yourself physically, turn off everything, and allow Source to well up within you and give you some good, fresh new data. Okay? That's how we get through this week. That's how we're going to set ourselves up to really harness these exciting energies coming next week, y'all. It's going to be a big dealio. And I'm good for posting quick links in the pinned comment section for you so that you can kind of go over easily and be apprised of the energies that come. Look, we're all subject to these celestial energies, okay? If you're a human being, you're part of the natural world. That is the natural world. We do get affected by the interplanetary play energies, and this is just a really big week. I mean, I say that a lot, but it's true. So we're having a lot of big weeks, and by the way, we are deep in a retrograde situation. We've got I think 3 planets in retrograde, and I don't know what they are. I don't know if Mercury's there yet, but utilize this time. It's not negative. Utilize this time to settle down. Exactly what our weekly reading was talking about. The majority of this whole week is about settling down, allowing the slowdown, and utilizing that slowdown time to go inward and to really reflect on what it is that makes us enthusiastic. What is it that actually makes me happy? Because I spend a lot of time focused on everything that don't make me happy, everything I need to fix. Everything we think we need to fix is just right there, and everything that we really love is way over there. We'll swap that out, okay? Pull everything that you really love, everything that makes you feel good, everything that gives you hope, pull that close to you this week. Because if you can do that and stay in that, that framework of gratitude and enthusiasm and what's next, not, oh God, what's next, but, ooh, whoa, what's next? If you can kind of keep that energy flowing, you're creating something fantastic to blast out of this portal energy that's coming next week. Because we not only have that new moon, August 4th, in Leo, step on out and shine your light. We also have the portal, the 8/8 portal, just right behind that. So this is a big buildup. This is the building of the wave that we can ride through this portal energy through the next 3 months, and it's up to us. It's up to us to harness that energy by what? Maintaining our focus, maintaining our own frequency, no matter what's going on out there, because we can't do nothing about that. But we can totally do something about ourselves. We can totally master that part. And if we do that, we're golden. It's that simple. So here you go. That's your midweek card. Listen, especially if you're feeling anxiety over something you want to have happen in your world. You got to kind of cool it. You got to kind of back off the energy. Let the retrograde energies have their way with us for right now, and utilize that energy to sit everything down, be calm, allow life to play out, and know you got this. Know that Spirit is in support of everything that you want that's good for you. Okay? All right, y'all, I do not feel the need to clarify this one, but if I do feel the need to clarify, as I did the first week card, this next card that's going to round out the week of the 29th to August 3rd, 4th, I will do so, okay? Whichever oracle deck that flips my switch or rings my bell, will pull that. So thank you for being here, y'all. If you're not subscribed, again, please consider subscribing. Please, this is a very timely video rolling up to a very sensitive, voluptuous, huge, possibility-filled time. So please share this video. If you feel free to do that, do it. And also, if you like the video, please hit that thumbs up, because that really helps me stay afloat in the algorithm, considering I'm kind of a small channel. I appreciate that so much, and I really do appreciate your time here. So I will see you in a couple days for that end of week reading. I hope you'll join me. And again, I do have that link down below in the pinned comment section of this video, our weekly reading that we put it out. I think I put it out on Sunday or Monday. You'll see it. It's the video before last. So yeah, go on over easily with that link and just check it out. It doesn't matter that we're in midweek energy. All of it matters. Okay, so thanks again for being here, and I will see you soon.